from Pepe Escobar, who has reported plenty about the BRICS, their plans, and the potential of the unit currency, which would include a 40% gold backing. Here he mentions, welcome to the BRICS Pay card. Just a demo for now, presented today, and this was back on Friday at the BRICS Working Group meeting in Moscow. Big news coming next week for Kazan. Well, hello there, my friends. Chris Marcus here with you for Arcadia Economics. And a quick update, just as we are one day ahead of the start of the BRICS Summit in Kazan, Russia, which begins tomorrow, since we're one day ahead. And wanted to pass along a bit of news that came out on Friday that I certainly find significant, because here we can see on Friday we had a tweet from Pepe Escobar, who has reported plenty about the BRICS, their plans, and the potential of the unit currency, which would include a 40% gold backing along with a mix of the local BRICS currencies. And here he mentions, welcome to the BRICS Pay card. Just a demo for now, presented today, and this was back on Friday at the BRICS Working Group meeting in Moscow. Big news coming next week for Kazan. So one thing to start, as I mentioned last week in a video and in a column that we wrote on our new Substack, which is now live as of last week. And in terms of what to expect heading into the meeting, here I mentioned that, with that said, what I likely see as the most likely outcome is by the time the meetings have concluded, we'll see more comments like what Putin said, where in a speech he talked about how they're working on a new monetary order, or the comments from Sergei Glazyev. These were from back in May, him talking about, amongst other things, the unit, which he mentions there. And also here I mentioned, I don't expect anything to be officially launched, and maybe somewhere in the neighborhood of 50-50 in terms of whether there's even a formal statement. With that said, we got that to a degree here, because here on this note about the BRICS Pay card, if we go to the BRICS Pay website, which again, the BRICS Pay element, they just had a demo, and here BRICS Pay Consortium's areas of focus, and we have under that one the BRICS unit, BRICS plus unit of account, issue under discussion. So if you click on the learn more, it takes you to the unit white paper, which we have talked about quite a bit throughout this year, especially with Matt Riley, who will be joining me along with Vince Lancy at 2 p.m. Eastern today. So just in a half hour from when you're seeing this, probably. And he has talked a lot about that. And here we see again that BRICS Pay, which is a step moving these things forward, they have BRICS unit listed as issue under discussion. So in some ways, getting some confirmation that the idea does exist. It's not just speculation, and again, not a done deal, issue under discussion. So hopefully, like I said, we'll find out a little bit more as we progress throughout this week. And here's another note. This was from Ronnie Stoiferles in Gold We Trust. BRICS has announced new payment system called BRICS Pay, currently being live tested. And here's a quote from the website. BRICS Pay might be a cornerstone for payments for sovereign and prosperous nations. Achieving financial independence is paramount for nations seeking political, energy, food, technological, and other forms of sovereignty. Full control over financial resources is necessary for countries to achieve true sovereignty. And they mention how the BRICS, again, is listed there. So last thing before we wrap up, there was a note I saw over the weekend that had some comments from Vladimir Putin. And here he says, at this point of time, a BRICS currency is a long-term prospect. It is not under consideration. BRICS will be cautious and act gradually, move slowly. The time has not come yet. I don't know that that's necessarily as bad as it sounds upon first glance there. I think they've been cautious throughout this entire process. And my guess of when he says it is not under consideration, I wonder if we're not talking about a matter of semantics, where here, issue under discussion, not under consideration. I wonder if he means not under consideration to be implemented as something that is going to happen this week at the BRICS meeting. But again, he did not say that they're not thinking or talking about this at all. Mentions they'll be cautious. They're going to act gradually. So move slowly. Sounds to me as if they are acting gradually and moving slowly. Not that it is not something that exists, and he says the time has not come yet. Anyway, you can read into that as you will. Again, hopefully we'll have some more commentary throughout the week. That is also something we are writing about quite a bit on our new Substack that we have launched here, which you can find at goldandsilverdaily.substack.com. And if you have not seen that yet, check that out. I think you would like it. We have a written piece going out each day. And lastly, as I mentioned, at 2 p.m. Eastern on Monday, we will be doing a call with Matt Riley, who has spoken quite a bit about the unit. Vince Lancy will also be joining us. And YouTube slowly loading there, but yes, there you can see that call. Will BRICS move forward a gold-backed unit, and what else can we expect? So just wanted to pass this along to give you an idea of some of the things that have happened already, and hope to see you again at 2 p.m. today.